Hey Brixheads, Scott with 36 Brix here, and this is my city. Let's check it out.
Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. I am doing good. I am going to test the mic. So if you are here in chat, test 1 2, test 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What up? Can you hear me? Okay. So, I realized I have holes in the wall. What the hell? I need to fix that. Okay, sorry about that. Squirrel. So as you can see, I am starting the stream a little early. To give you a little, this is what's going on. Okay, so unfortunately, we've had another death in the family. My wife's grandmother ended up passing away 2 days ago, so we've been helping family get through that. We also, about I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a scheduled power outage here at my house. They were working on power lines, upgrading the system, whatever the hell the electric company does, right? And essentially, what ended up happening was in whatever they did or whatever happened, there was a short in the system somehow, or my computer, nevertheless, my computer's dust, um, which has been a very frustrating situation. So essentially, what happened is yesterday morning, I turned around and had a bunch of errands to do. Ran over to Best Buy, unplugged everything, and what I determined was that for whatever reason, I have my CPU, and the CPU, it sounded like it would turn on. However, nothing would transfer to the monitors. You couldn't see anything on the monitors. And it's not this computer, it's my in-house desktop, which is about 10 years old. Okay? So it sounded like it would turn on, it would, do its thing, and nothing would come through on the monitors. And in this setup, I have 3 monitors tied into my CPU. In there, I have 2. So I figured out, okay, well, nothing's coming through on both monitors, and so because of that, let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. So because of that, um, it can't be the monitors, because if it was something with the monitors or a monitor, it wouldn't affect both. And I don't have them tied to a splitter. Um, so it's 2 different cords. So because it's 2 different monitors, it's not happening on either monitor. It can't be the monitor or the cords. So it's got to be like the video card or something within the computer. Okay. So I turned around, and it took me a little bit, but I had some errands to run yesterday, and I ran over to Best Buy to Geek Squad. No, they are not promoting or purchasing time on my streams or anything like that. But nevertheless, I went over to Geek Squad, uh, turned in my computer, and they said, okay, it's going to cost this much to have the diagnostic run. It's better to get the membership. That way it covers all your systems, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So within 10 minutes of me leaving the store, they called me, and my phone was at 5%. I tried to pick up, it didn't go through. I tried calling the store, which is a local number. So frustrating. And it routed me to an international uh, call center. And, you know, I needed to talk to the person at at that store. So I was like, "Are you located at this store?" No, we're online. This is a international um, uh, this is an international call center. And I said, "Are you even in the U.S.?" And they said, "No." And I said, "Okay, so please transfer me to the particular store that I need." "Well, no, sir, I can help you right now." No, they tried calling me. I'm calling them back. Like, I highly doubt that they put in all the details into the system. Please transfer me. So they transfer me to the Geek Squad, not the store, and it's the international Geek Squad call center. So that didn't help. So I had to go through the process, and each time they're like, "We need your name, we need your phone number, we need what this is about, and all of that." So you have to go. And again, my phone is at 5%. Okay, and again, that the 5% isn't my fault, but nevertheless, I mean, so I turn around, and I'm like, "Look, you got to transfer me. You got to transfer me. Please transfer me." They say, "Fine, we will transfer you to the store." They transfer me to the store. My phone dies by the time they pick up. So I'm like, "All right, well, I'm already the majority of the way home. So I'll just go home and see if they called. And if they called the house, then I know, okay, I've got to call them back." They didn't call the house. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they figured it out. Maybe they had a question and they figured it out. Maybe they couldn't get in via my password or something, and they figured it out. So anyway, 12:30 comes along, and they call the house because my phone. I'm sure they called my cell phone, but they ended up calling the house. And my daughter tries to pick up. She picks up. It disconnects. I'm like, okay. So I call them, and I get routed through the same system. It takes way longer than it should, but not as long as most, because I've been on hold for hours and hours and hours, and it only took me about 30 minutes. So I'm very appreciative of that. Get a hold of the guy, and the guy says, "Listen, man, um, we're gonna need you to come in." And I was like, "Okay, well, what's going on?" He goes, "Yeah, hold on, let's backtrack. Let me fill you in on all the details." He goes, "Not exactly sure what happened, but your power supply is fried, and your power supply is actually hardwired into the motherboard." He goes, "They used to do this, a long time ago. Your computer is 10 plus years old. Now it's modular where, all you have to do is unplug and you can pull out, blah, blah, blah." And I said, "All right." And he goes, "So here's the deal. We need you to come in. If you have a hard drive, bring a hard drive with at least, 400 gigs of space free, and we'll go ahead and back up your system. If you don't want to bring in a hard drive or don't have one, we can sell you one, and I can start the process. That way, all you have to do is come in and pick up the hard drive, because it didn't affect the CPU's drive. So they can back everything up. What sucks is they can back everything up, but they can back up only things that have that don't have anything to do with applications. So like, I have Lightroom 5. That's what I edit my images with. That won't get transferred. And I like Lightroom 5 because I know how to run it, I know how to do everything with it, and it doesn't cost me a membership fee. It doesn't cost me a monthly fee. I own I own the usage rights. I don't there's no they can't stop me from using it. Well, now they can. Video game like games that I had on that computer, all of that gone. All right. So, uh so I I have a few, hard drives, and they wanted one that didn't include a power supply, because I have a couple 12 terabyte external hard drives. It's because, I mean, I'm a photographer, right? Photography, video, all of that takes a massive amount of space, computer space. So, um, and the majority of the stuff I have backed up, but I'm worried about the stuff that I don't have backed up, right? So I turn around and I format one of the hard drives. I clear it off and I format it because it's just with it being empty, there's just enough space. I have another hard drive that I can bring, but has other stuff on it. So I want, because it's a 40-mile drive out to get to the Best Buy. I want to make sure that whatever I bring is sufficient for them to to back everything up, right? And that's where, like I said, I want to bring multiple drives, because if one doesn't work for them, they have another option. That way, at least I have two options before they go, "Hey, we need to sell you one." All right. So, fast forward a couple hours. The hard drive, I do a full format. Okay, I don't do a quick format, I do a full format. It's taken way long, and I did a quick format first, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to make sure, so I did a full format. And I know some of you are just like, "What the hell is he talking about?" And so it was taking way longer. And I know that Geek Squad is uh like a secondary company that just leases the space from Best Buy at this point. At least that's what I believe. And I didn't see a difference in hours on the website. So it says that they close at 9, but I know, working at Photography by JCPenney's, that we were not actually JCPenney's, we were Life Touch, and we have our own set hours outside of the normal JCPenney store. And people get confused because they're like, "Oh, the store closes at 7, that means the photo studio must close at 7." Not true. So I tried to call them back. When I called the international call center, they refused to transfer me. They said, "No, we don't have the ability to transfer." And I told them, I'm like, "Yes, you do. I know you do. You did it earlier." And they said, "No, we don't. I'm sorry, but they're not taking calls. We don't have the ability to transfer." And I said, like, why are you lying? Like, you did it earlier. I need to talk to the person at the store to find out what's going on. They refused to transfer me. So I couldn't go to the store early, or to the store last night, because, like I said, I didn't want to drive 40 miles for them to be like, "Oh, sorry, we're closed." And since I can't call the actual store because they require the international call centers, I couldn't get a hold of anybody. So the reason, going back to the original reason for the story, is I need to get over there and get it all situated as early as possible. So I'm live streaming early so that I can do that. So that's why I'm here early. So it's very frustrating because they have my computer, they have everything of mine, and I can't contact them for any reason because they have changed their system over to an international system. And it's dumb. Like, it makes no sense. Even if the people who does, who dis, who dis, who dis, um, hold on, I finally figured out. Okay. What up, Matt? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Mike, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Hello there. Fancy meeting you here in this stream. I know, I know. So, I was just showcasing essentially what happened with my CPU. Short version is it's fried. I'm live streaming early because I need to get over there so that I can figure out, I can give them the hard drives to back everything up. So that's because it's fried, it's dust, and I was expecting it. The thing that I was not expecting was the frustrating uh, communication, because you can't communicate with the store, because they don't want you to. And on one end, I get it. It's that situation where they don't want 100 people calling the store all at once. An international call center can help. At the same time, when you're dealing with a store location situation, um, you should be able to request being transferred to the store and be granted that request. Especially, I mean, they see it in the system. Like, it doesn't make sense to sit there and be like, "Oh, in order to talk to them, you have to go in." I mean, we're not the 1920s. We have phones. That's what they're there for. So that we don't have to go in and we can get our questions answered without having to actually physically go in. But apparently they've reverted back to the 1920s, where they're not cell phones, or clearly not cell phones, but not phones, and not systems that can be transferred. So that's the plan. Um, now I don't, Matt, you're online, so I did want to showcase. So for those of you that don't know, I am working on a monorail system, and I know Greg is working on a monorail system as well. And so I wanted to show this because on Greg's stream, and if you're not following Greg, you know, exclamation mark. I don't know if it still works. Um, at lol. It's not working. Oh, hold on. At. I don't know if that works. No, it doesn't. Um. Anyway, so he's been. he's been working on a monorail system similar to like me. He's probably way further along than I am because I'm still waiting on a few things. But this is basically what I've come up with. So the issue with so I have this tram system, and it is um, basically a replica of the tram system in a set that Lego produced. It looks like this. Their version is orange. Okay. Well, I don't like that color, so I changed it. I'm doing a couple of them. I I'm doing one in blue and one in red. Now this top looks weird because quite frankly, that's not supposed to be here. The blue is actually going to be on it's upside down on this side, so it's going to look like this. And I wanted to just give it contrasting crap. I wanted to give it contrasting colors so that it pops a little bit more. So this is the system that I came up with. Well, what I was noticing, and Greg was having this. Oh, and I think it was actually on Matt's stream that Greg was dealing with this on. But anyway, so I figured out. Okay, well, if you did it like, let me go to this side. If you position the chairs like this, you actually get 8 chairs in instead of positioning the chairs. Let me bring this one over. Like they have it, where you get only 4. And this is typically how a regular, bus system or tram or whatever is. You have the seats on the side here, and then you have a walkway in the middle, and then people can stand if there's no seating and all of that. So, so this works, and this is what Matt is pointing out. He is not using this particular tram style. He is using the newest tram in the city line that they just came out with, the streetcar tram, and so it doesn't have the same format. And that particular version, in my eyes, actually looks more monorail-esque because every monorail that I've seen, other than the Vegas version, it's like a cone in the front, and that actually slopes more versus this is kind of flat. So the version he's using is it is more curved right here. So it is slightly different, but you still have to modify it to the monorail track to make it work. And it's just not that wide. I think that's 6 wide, and this is 6 wide as well. But because it's tall and a little bit more boxy, it kind of feels bigger. Plus, these arched windows give it that extra space. Now, by doing this, the windows actually pop out more, but you can always like put plates here to pop this out more, or you can actually also pop this side out so that it flattens more. There's different ways of doing it, but this is the version I have. So I was actually showing Greg in Matt's Discord, like this is what I came up with, and um, Clipsy is doing the same thing. Now he's actually, it looks like he's modified the bottom. So it looks like he's modified the sides, and he's also modified the bottom. He's doing this similar. He's doing, or he did. He's not doing, because he did this way before me. But he did this similar look where it's all this color instead of the other track, or the other version is orange, and then it looks like he's modified a few other things. But the biggest modification that I see is down here, which is kind of neat. But he's also using, oh, that's why. That's why he modified this. He's using railroad or roller coaster track. He's not using monorail track. So that's a difference in itself. So he's using monorail track. Or no, sorry. He's using uh the what's it called? He's using the roller coaster track, which I was using, and it was giving me issues. Versus we're using monorail track. The issue with the roller coaster track is mainly on the turns, and the roller coaster track does have a give. So if there's too much weight on the top, it'll top and it'll topple over or derail. That's why I stopped using the roller coaster. At least that's what was happening on mine. Yeah, he's using roller coaster track and the car bases. Yeah, the roller coaster car. And that, like I said, that's what I was using before, and it was working really good for a while. But then the turns is where I was having an issue. And I feel like the monorail track, that shit doesn't bend. Even though I'm going with 3D, let me put this on the top, 3D printed, um, that it's a lot stronger. So on turns and stuff like that, it doesn't the track doesn't give. So but yeah, so I wanted to share those thoughts. So, what are we here for? What do you stall for? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and um, work on this. So we were working on Emma's art school, and so I have the floors laid out. I did kind of like a hodgepodge of different tans and browns. So it's dark tan, nougat, the actual printed wood tile pieces, and all of that, all wrapped up into one flooring. It's like tan, brown, dark brown, nougat, nougat printed. Excuse me, nougat printed wood floor. Um, all wrapped up into one. So it's going to be, so this section here is already set up. It's a like a little coffee shop or snack shop, and then this section over here has the elevator. So we're going to put the knobs on the elevator, um, and then we're going to fill in the space, and then and we might do that. I'm not sure. I'm kind of getting builder's block. Um, my stream title. Oh, I didn't click update. I did. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I had changed the stream information in OBS, but I didn't click update all titles. So if you refresh, you're gonna see that it's changed. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know what that sound was. Clip that. Probably don't clip that. Anyway, so that's that's what we're doing today. So hope everybody is doing awesome. Matt, I don't know if you missed it because we were talking about it before I went on your stream. And before I go even further, thank you so much for having me on the stream. It really meant a lot. It was a lot of fun. I hope to do it again soon. Hope to be able to figure out how to get people on my stream. To be honest, without having to pay because I can't afford much. But at least for right now, that would be cool. Just to have one person on, have you on, and having a good time. So yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun. So again, thank you so much for being on. But we were kind of talking about it, about my life situation, and unfortunately, my wife's grandmother did pass away the next morning after your stream. Um, she ended up passing away. So we're kind of dealing with that and going through that process and helping the family kind of situate that scenario. They do have the free version. Um, yeah, that so it's crazy because that we found out later. Now we don't know this extended family, but my wife's great grandmother or great aunt. Sorry, my wife's great aunt's sister passed away as well, and then my um, I think it was my wife's cousin's uncle, like from his dad's side, passed away. So it's like five, technically five members of the family so far this year. It's like nuts. Last year it was three. This year it's five. Next year better not be seven because this is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it's just crazy. They do have the free version you can use, limits to six total panel and like 20 hours a month. So when you say six total panels, are you talking about like I can have up to six people or five other people or four other people if I'm doing this version? Um, so are you saying I can do up to like four other people for up to 20 hours for free? You plus five others on a stream. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll definitely have to look at that because I do use Restream. So it's just a matter of figuring out a simple way for me to do it to where it's not too complicated for me because me's not so smart. But anyway, so the build. So I realized I have empty space here that I need to fill. So I need, and yeah, amongst other things, I was working on. When I was lurking in your stream, I was working on the crate. Um, was having issues at the last event that we did. We did a charity event for the lug, for HD lug, and which was great. We do a charity event every couple months for them or with them, and essentially what happened was the wheel busted, and it wasn't anything to do with the wheel. It was me. It was legit my fault. I like pulled it when the wheel was this way, and I pulled it so hard that it busted the wheel, and so yeah, I screwed that up, and so I had to, and then when I was taking off the wheel, I realized that the 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 crate itself, um, it's made out of it's like oak plywood, so it's like sheets, thin sheets that they glued together, and any kind of liquid that gets on them, which these were shipping crates, right? Um, it starts to bubble out and misshape, and that had started to break off. So I was like, you know what? It's going to continue to do this. I'm just going to chuck what I have and build a brand new crate. Um, and to give you guys a sneak peek, oh, hold on. This is the new crate. So you can kind of see it's built a little bit better, a little bit nicer. Because if I bring you over, if I bring the cord over without knocking everything down, you can kind of see, hopefully, that crate and how it's bowing and all that and the material that it's made out of versus looking at this. It's a little bit more sturdy. It is a little bit heavier. It is also a little bit taller. It's actually the same height as the other one. The difference is that the other one actually is on wheels at this point, and this one isn't on wheels yet. So it is taller. So the bottom section is going to be for taller builds like my coral reef and a few other things. And then I have two shelves, which I am contemplating bringing this shelf down or, adding a small shelf in there, but we'll see. Um, I mean, it's kind of one of those. I don't need to bring as much. Um, so, so yeah. Sorry. Now the cord is like all a jumbled mess. Okay. Hey, Greg, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We were actually just talking about your monorail a little bit ago. You basically use Restream, I think, in the opposite mode that I do. Okay. But we can discuss it. That would be great. That would be great. Greg says, lurking as he is on a call. No problem, dude. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. When you get a chance, what I'll do is I'll kind of hash what I was talking about as far as the monorail. I know we were talking about a little bit in Matt's Discord, but yeah. Okay, I'm not seeing. I thought I had. Oh, see, those have snots on the side. So I don't have any one by one sand green. I need music or something. So yeah. There we go. Okay. So since I don't have any, I do need place fillers. So I need 3. I'll do 3 whites. Uh, Matt, can you do shoutouts? Would you mind shouting yourself out? See if it works for you. It may or may not. I don't know. I know I don't have that system up, but maybe in the regular commands. The world will never stop to your mind, ever till the end of time. Because I need to reset all that up. Yeah, see, you shouted yourself out. Was given to. It's. LOL, it's weird to do that. It's weird to do what? The shoutouts? Yeah, see, like, none of the. It's not really to do one for yourself. No. Well, I mean, I want to show love. I want to show appreciation. I know it's weird to shout yourself out. Matt self-promoting again. No, I'm kidding. Won't you understand? Stop. Ow. I wonder if I can. Because what is that? Oh. See, that wouldn't lock anything in, though. If I find more, I will. Because I might have stuff over there. Oh shit. You know what, Matt? Fart. Um. See, it doesn't work. Um. Matt? Can you do me a favor? Can you send me those links? I shut down. I had the links to that new system that you use for the shoutouts and stuff. It's not Foxfire, but it's like something Fox or whatever. Would you mind sending me those on Discord? Because I had um um I had those up because I was gonna look at Firebot. Yeah, thank you. I had those up, but then for whatever reason, they're not up anymore. You sent me two of them. You sent me. Okay. You sent me. You were showing me Firebot, and then you were showing me something else. Sent link. Thank you very much. I got it. Okay. Um, I don't know what I want to do on the bottom, so I'm gonna skip the bottom for now, and I'm gonna work on the apartments because I know the basics. Okay, sweet. Thank you. I received. Thank you very much. Ben, with or without you. I'm probably gonna have to redo those, but we'll see what I have to do. Right, baby, don't misunderstand what I'm trying to tell ya. Like we're running out. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Go. If you want me, girl, let me know. All right. So, we I'm gonna just I'm gonna do a basic walkway with these 1 by I need some 1 by 6s. Why is my part that's weird. My part wall camera is not connecting. There's city. Part. I shut off my backlog. Okay. I will have to look at that later. All right. Not seeing. On it. See, I don't know that I have any. They're at the bottom. Okay. Ah. I'll do few different. I'll do staggering grays. That might look good. Did you have an overhead cam view for the build, dude? Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Thank you. So I'm working on this, and I'm basically doing staggering grays. So I'm going to do light gray and dark gray in the different staggers. So I need 1x4s. And I probably need the 1x2s. And I will grab jumpers and add, but I saw a view change. All right, thank you. You're the one I need. I need 1x1s as well. It's gonna be me. I'm back. Alright, so I'm just filling in the walkway and then I'm bringing myself forward. And I'm just I'm not doing the same pattern. I know it's a little hard to see. I'm not doing the same pattern. I'm doing offset patterns. That way it has a little bit, like I did the light bluish gray did solid. But as far as the dark bluish gray, I'm kind of changing up the pattern. And then going from there. Choice, babe. That works. Yeah. No time to wait. And this is just the hall or the entryway. So I have that. I'm going to keep these out, all of these tiles out, because I am going to tile the hell out of this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the room. So the room is going to be here. So we need... this is a nice layout. Thank you. I need a door, frame, and door. We are going to do... We're going to implement sand green into this. And I need a door. And the door... See, I have tons of non-solid doors. But I don't have a ton of doors. All right. Ow. Okay, so we have a sand green. Alright, so we're going to do here. We will tie that in. And then we will protrude out that way. In tan. No. Let's do white. For the bottom. We've already done the bathroom. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take off the sound green. Let me see if I have either a second sand green or if I have another dark tan. Because that's what I did for the other door. I have another dark tan. Do I have another sand green? I have another sand green. And I need another door. Is it freaky that the face camera is following me? So when I go like this and it follows, is that freaky? Is that freaky? Yeah, it's freaky. Local does that. Okay. Well, it's not. It's just a function of this camera. It's not really anything that I'm doing. It's just I can turn it off and on, and I accidentally turned it on. So I'm just kind of verifying if that's fine. Bye-bye. Oh, locals does that. Okay. I don't wanna be if... Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I need a 1x8. Which is right there. Sweet. And now it's over there. Okay, so now we have a bedroom. We definitely need, we already have a bed. And we're going to say that this is like, you know, so there's the bed. We need, oh, you know what? I need to take that off. I was playing around with bed skirting and didn't really like that. Stepping away for about 10 to 15 minutes, be back. We're back soon. Sweet. Sounds good. All right. Now we do need a dresser. So my go-to for a dresser is 1x2 bricks with snots on the side. We're going to do white. And because the bed sheets are pink, let's see if we have pink in the jumpers. Which I'm pretty confident we may not. In this one at least. Yeah, we do in the other one. And how I do Oh. I mean, I've kind of showcased this before, but how I do basic dressers, it's very simple process. You take a 1x2 brick or a 1x4 brick with snots on the side. You put a jumper like so, and that looks like a dresser with a handle. Now, if you want to get fancy and put, round pieces or something in front, you can. And then I always put a jumper on top. I'm going to see if we have, yeah, we have a white jumper in the middle. That way we have something to put a lamp on when we build a lamp. I thought I had a lamp already up here. How about I do this? Let's see. I'll show you in a minute. And we have a nice little lamp. Just like that. We're going to put that in the... Okay. And then essentially from there, we're going to go ahead and tile these floors. And we're going to do sand green all the way through. And we're going to kind of stagger so it looks like rug that has been like vacuumed. Hey, King Oldendorf. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. How is everything going with you? I don't know where you're at in the world, so I can't remember. So I don't know if it's, morning, afternoon, evening. I didn't realize it's someone else. And then, guys, just to give you a heads up, we've got the Wheel of Names going. We're going to be doing that here in a little bit. Reason why is because those who participated in the stream in IUK and just got back home. Nice. Well, hopefully your afternoon is going well and you're planning for a good meal. So what I do every month is those who participate in, and I have to post a video about it, a channel update, but basically my plan is to start giving away prizes. However, unfortunately, because you're in the UK and tariffs and fees for shipping are so horrendously expensive, I'm only doing US residents only. So only US residents um, are eligible. But essentially, what I'm doing is, if you participate in the stream from start to finish, um, I will throw your name on the wheel of names, and you will potentially win a prize. And I do that um, once a month. So every time you participate in a stream, if you comment on a video or anything like that, your name is thrown into the hat, and at the end of the month, you will be entered to win a prize. That nicer way of saying US only where others say get out loud at me? No. I don't want you to leave. I would, to be honest, like I would love it if there was a flat rate for every country in the EU, and it wasn't horrendously expensive. Like I would send out gifts. Like, but it's just horrendously expensive. I mean, I'm not giving as of right now until my channel grows to a point where I can go bigger. Um, like I basically those who will win will wear either a hat or a shirt, and like so, you know, retail they're $20 shirts, and I sent something to Canada, and it was $25 to ship a shirt. So it's like it actually costs more to ship it than what the actual value of the item is. And then I also shipped a shirt to Netherlands, and um, that was in March. I spent $75 to ship it because I am a man of my word. I told them I was going to ship it. So I booked it the money, and they still have yet to receive it. Sometimes when I won US only giveaway, I passed it to others who live in the US. That's cool. That's awesome of you. That's kind of what happened. So basically what happened in May is the last stream of the month is when I do it, and who won, the person that won, um they ended up just saying go ahead and respin, um and pick another name. So that's what I'm doing. So here I'm gonna do that toward the end of this stream. Uh, okay, so give you a little close-up view of the bedroom. Mm, And then I will probably figure out something to put where those studs are. Maybe a little, nothing crazy, just a little something. I have a couple bins of printed tiles. Excuse me. Oh, that looks awesome. That looks good. That was easy. What are you building? So I went ahead and I combined a few, I would say at least a year ago, I bought Emma's Art School and I turned it into a MOC. Okay. And so let me show you the overall building. So I turned it into a modular building. And I'm doing the interior details of that building. Maybe a clock as an alarm clock as lit next to the bed. Yeah, that would be. I can do a clock on the wall. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to put this together so that you can see the outer version of the building. You confessed your love, dying devotion. So this is the building itself. And I took a couple of the Emma art schools and basically combined them for an art supply store. So it keeps the essence of the build but changes it up a bit. So I put some art on the sides, made it a little colorful. Have the back here. I will probably modify the back and put some vines or something, but we will see. Because it's really, really flat. I mean, if you look at it this way, it's like really flat. I don't know that I want to do balconies or anything, but it is really flat. Although balconies would make sense if I did like a balcony here and here. I think I got 2 copies of the friend set with plan to make a MOC when I get the chance. So yeah, and then so the bottom floor, I haven't put in full details yet, but I have put all the flooring in, and I have put the studs for spots, but I put like an Art Deco kind of flooring. And then I have different areas that I plan on doing it. And I haven't been doing stairwells or staircases. What I've been doing is I've been doing elevator shafts. It's kind of a lazy way of doing, doing essentially a way to get up the stairs, but it works. Take up a lot of space. Absolutely. Like the staircase would take up this whole section, and it would be very, very boring. I still do staircases from time to time, but I don't do them as often. I'll just do an elevator. Excuse me. All right, which leads me, because now I've expanded the hallway. You have to be strategic with your usage of stairs. Use the space underneath when possible too. Yeah, I mean, in some MOCs I've put like bathrooms or like toilet. I think what they would call toilet closets. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Sorry, you're probably getting wind because of the. Um, I've tried to do some details. It is, but you, like you said, it does. You have to be exceptionally strategic. Hey, Coaster Brix, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. EMS. Is that like medical or emergency medical? Oh, M's, as in Emily. Okay. I'm like, wait, EMS, like, are you screaming for, like, help? My name is Emily, but M's is for short. Okay. I put two and two together, but I was like, wait, M's, you prefer, like usual? Yeah. My mental capacity isn't always there. Like Matt likes to say, as usual. Yeah, everybody's in the house. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that for bringing everybody, in. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, I need to adjust that. Who is the coup? What up? Thank you for the shout out. Trap Legacy. I'm just a figure of your imagination. So into my soul, middle of the night. Got to lurk as I need to move my IKEA stuff bought over from the old house. No worries. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and thank you for the lurk. Carl's in the house. Can we get a shout out for Carl? So, if for those of you that don't know who Carl is my brother from another mother. Um, and he is a huge Star Wars guy and streams Star Wars video gaming. He's pretty much streaming every day. He's on his road to partner, which is epic. Oh. So if you like Star Wars and you like gaming and you like Star Wars gaming, he's your dude. Guy. Okay, so we are going to do a sand green wall. Hopefully. Also, apparently the resident computer hunter as well, lol, was just helping my buddy from Vegas part together a PC. And he helping me he helped me get this computer system and hopefully helping me look for a new computer system. Maybe we do. Ooh, this would be good. I'm going to use some masonry bricks. Shocker. But do I have any... Oh, of course I'm going to have these. I don't need to pull out the whole thing. I can leave it partially in. No, I don't, because there's stuff in it. You get a new camera with tracking? Yeah, I've had these computers or these cameras for a while. And they're called the Insta360 II. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Yeah, Brooks is a IT guy as well. Matt, Carl is the guy that I was telling you went to ITT Tech. Oh. Hold on, I need... We don't talk about that. I was praising you, dude. I know we don't talk about that, but... Alright, I need to pull this off. Alright, sorry, hold on. I need to rebuild that. Much better. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. We don't talk about that. Okay. But yes, so, I was having issues with, I forgot what it's called. I'm drawing a blank. Banding on the other, cameras. And, so it was suggested that I get one of these or check these out. So I did. So I got these. I was able to get these. And yeah, it does have a tracking system. So you can kind of see as I move, it tracks me and I don't have to do anything. You just push a button and it automatically facial recognition tracking, which is really great. Sometimes it's annoying because like you're like, oh, and then it follows and it just makes me look evil and not the angle that you want. But yeah, it's called the Insta360 Link 2. I'm not sponsored by them, and it's an AI-powered 4K web camera. And In addition to tracking, it also does zoom capability or focus, automatic focusing, and that's kind of what I was looking for. Because I was having issues when I would show somebody something, it wouldn't focus at all. So I wanted it to focus, and it just came with the auto tracking. And it has a bunch of other features. I can change the background out and zoom in and zoom out a lot better than what I had. It does have a better mic system that I don't quite use, but if I wanted to, I could. Okay, so I have these, and then oh, I was gonna use masonry bricks. Ty, what up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. How's life, love, and everything in between? So should I do sporadic masonry bricks or a full wall of masonry bricks? Nice thing is, out the box, they look good. Oh, absolutely. Full wall, go big, or go home. Sweet. Excuse me. Could you do masonry bricks with the same color 2x1s? Yes. I find sometimes the full walls are a lot. Well, let's check them out. Let's check it out and see how it looks. I know I'm not going to be able to do full walls because obviously at some point I'm going to have to offset. I wish they would start doing multiple colored masonry bricks. That would be freaking cool. Where like instead of just one solid color, it's dual molded, kind of like the parrots, where it was like shaded white that way, and then the green poking through or something. That would be cool. Mixing in adds a nice texture effect for sure. But that would be cool, because you know how like old buildings, like they've been they painted over the brick, and then the paint starts to like fade or wear. Like that would be cool. I just moved into a new house and was thinking about building my daily bugle. Ooh, nice. Daily bugle is awesome. I built mine and I combined two of them. So I made it taller and wider. It's a really good build. Ooh, that would be dope. Yeah. You can kind of see it if I switch to my city view. You can kind of see it right there on the side. Right here. My city is a mess, but right here. I also switched out the windows. I didn't like the windows that they had. The structural stability sucked. LOL, his city. Cool camera angle. Thank you. You have the Avengers Tower and Sanctum 2. Yes, however, I have two versions of the Sanctum. That Lego collection is my entire network. So I back in 2007 or something like that, they came out with a set that is it's the Sanctum Sanctorum on one side, and it's a dollhouse effect. One side it's Peter Parker's apartment, the other is Sanctum Sanctorum. What I did was I built a Sanctum Sanctorum out of that, as well as a separate Peter Parker's apartment. Then they built, or they came out with the Sanctum Sanctorum. I bought a couple of them. I'm in the process of combining them, so stay tuned. And what I've already done is I built out the basement to where the what's it called? You have the storage facility. I do have the spell room in there already, and then I have the cells for all of the villains, like this, basically the Sinister Six. And then and then I'm building up from there. I made the staircase a little bit more grander. Um, and then I'm still working on the above. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry, guys. That was Best Buy. I'm sorry about that. He gone. Yeah, I should have had a. Don't make me ask to see it. Hold on. What? That Lego. Okay, sorry. Ty. Going back to Ty. Don't make me ask to see it. Ask to see what? He gone. Sorry. Like I said, sorry about that, guys. That was Best Buy. They were trying to get a hold of me to figure out what was going on and what I wanted them to do. And so that took a few minutes. Luckily, I was able to actually get a hold of them. Because they called, I was actually able to talk to them directly. So that, and so I was going to bring them a hard drive. The the guy's upselling the shit out of me. What? See why? See, this is what I was saying. Is it tends to be stupid because now it's not tracking me. Did everybody leave me? I'm sorry. He's gone. Anyway, so basically he said that I needed a 512 hard drive or better, and I have it's like a 2 terabyte that I have that I can give them. But he said it's going to take to transfer, depending on the speed and all of that, it's going to take 6 to 8 hours for the transfer. And which seems nuts to me because, I mean, I don't know if that seems right, but it is a lot of data. And so he so he basically said, hey, you can drive over, drop it off, and then come back the next day. And he's like, or we do have one, it's $39.99. And I was looking at him like, well, it's going to take me probably an hour to get there, hour back. That's 2 hours of my time extra, plus gas. So it'll take me probably, 2 gallons of gas, $10 a gallon, or no, it'll go to $10 a gallon. It's about $5 a gallon for gas. So $10 in gas, 2 hours in time. I might as well just have them start doing it. No, it'll cost me. Oh well, no, I still have to go out there. But oh, shit! What was I looking for? Oh, do I have back-to-back sand green? Yes, I do. Right where you belong. So, and then, so this also gives me more time to build and hang out with you guys, because now I don't have to rush off, which is always good. Okay, so here's the TV. And then I need something on this side. Some kind of art situation. Maybe I'll put that in somewhere. No, he's staying longer. Matt, did you hear what was going on? More than a little crazy that I believe. Yes, I've been around for a bit now. Okay. I met you. We're tonight. So, that's essentially what's going on. So he's gonna transfer all that onto their, the flash drive they're gonna sell me, and more than a little. Okay, so um, so yeah, so that's what's essentially going on. Okay, perfect. All right, let me see if I can get this sticker off and reapply it, because I actually like this sticker for this situation. There we go. Greetings, Titanium J. How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. There we go. So since this is an art person, they travel the world. So here's the wall. So essentially on one side, on the inside wall, there is basically a pin board. I'll get closer there. There's a pin board, and then on this side it's going to basically be a TV, the big screen TV. So it kind of breaks up the sand green wall a bit. And then I'll probably put like some kind of TV stand or something in front of it, so it kind of breaks it up, so it doesn't look all that bad, if that makes sense. Okay. Titanium. J J J J J J J J J J J J J. Titanium. J J J. Wait, hold on. Let's do this right. Titanium. J J J J J J J. Titanium. J J J J J J J. 52. You in the sea. Matt. Brix. Or no, bro. See, that's hard to say it like that, cause you remember the old Nick Nickelodeon, yeah. Brook. See, like Brooks Briggs. It just doesn't flow right. I remember that Nick stuff. Well, it just doesn't flow. Like Matt Brooks. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Matt Brooks. Yeah. Wait. Matt Brooks. Yeah. Okay. Matt Brooks. Yeah. How about that one? Does that sound better? Matt Brooks. Yeah. Okay. So I need to put shit back, because if I don't, I'm gonna have a mess on my hands later. Ban 30 bigs for bad singing. Wait until you see me dance. You're like, no! What are these? Oh. You know what? I didn't check to make sure. Nobody was chiming in on the YouTube side. I mean, it's going that way. Hydrate. No problem. Make me feel. Oh, shit. This was supposed to go in that bag. I don't know. It's not going to fit. Okay. Matt, cheers to you, my friend. Yeah. Matt. Do you want one of those? Do you want me saying Matt in that voice? Matt. I can add lighting effects too. Brooks. I'm here. No, please? No, is it so? Wait, are you asking for it, or are you saying no? Like, no, please. You want me to do it? Like, I'll do it. Chains to unlock. So let's see. My remote for my light system doesn't work, but let's put some evil shit together, right? For my boy Matt. Hold on. Oh crap. See, I'm gonna do it now because I can. Let's see. Let's see how this works. This is a little bright. See, this is still bright. See, it's still... There we go. Get some lighting effects. And... Okay, let's try this. Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Be very, very afraid. Be very, very afraid of Matt Brooks. How's that? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Be very wait. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid of Matt Brooks. Was that good? Wow, I came back to a horror show. Matt. Brooks. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. All right. Let me shut this off. Oh, I'll fix it later. Okay. All right, back to the build. I gave Matt something he didn't want. Okay. All right, so going back to the build. All right, so here is what we got. So we got this right here. Let me switch views so I can control it better. Okay, so here is the here is the build so far. Okay, got a nice little bathroom on this side. Nothing fancy. Then over here we have the hallway essentially. Then as far as the bedroom, I still got to cap it, which I'm going to try to cap it with tiles instead of plates to build it up, and have kind of a nonchalant bedroom. The wall, we have on one side we have a painted or a pinboard, and on the other, facing out, is the TV. So it doesn't like it. Although the masonry bricks are there, it's not so. Sand green works well. Yeah, it's not so harsh. And it's not. I don't feel it's too much. But welcome back, everybody. Sorry I stepped away. That was Best Buy on the phone. And we needed to kind of figure out what we wanted to do. Oh, I need... Alright, I don't... See, I love your eyes, your style. But in addition to that, we were having fun with some lighting and spookiness in honor of my buddy Matt. We'll be by your side. Know you're alive. If you were my girlfriend. No, I want a 1x4 white, but I don't. I should have 1x4 white tiles, but maybe I don't. You are my girlfriend. Oh, I have white. Yeah, the sand green works actually really well. I like how it looks. Shield, yeah. Girlfriend, treat you good. Have friends what they say you should. Dark Sky Builds, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so we'll put a chair there. Chew my wood within, yeah. We will put the kitchen there, and then the living room here. All right, so let's start with the kitchen. Dark Blue Sky, how's it going, man? Again, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Need one more. And it's time. Where you are. And I'm going to see about maybe doing a different technique. It might be a little difficult. My girlfriend. Girlfriend. Small lunch break. Cool. What are you having for lunch? I am trying to lose weight and cut back again. I'm not going crazy like I did before. I don't necessarily have a timeline like I did before. Let me see what I have. Breakfast sandwich. Oh, nice. See, that stuff like I can't eat. But I'm glad people are eating it. I'm allergic to egg, so I can't so like maybe burgundy cabinets. Second breakfast, aka second breakfast. Hey, that works. I'm not much of a breakfast person because I don't eat egg. I'm allergic to egg. So those look like good cabinets. What if I don't know how many but I do like sausage, I like hash browns, I like all of that. Yeah, my wife at one point, she was like, I'd love chickens. He likes sausage. That's gotta suck. No offense intended. No, I'm not offended by it. If so, here's the thing with it. When it comes to eggs, if it's diluted like in pasta or baked goods, I'm fine. But like lemon meringue or the meringue for lemon meringue, I had an issue with, and I had issues as a kid. I probably am fine now, but you never want to, you know, you always want to be careful. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, just let him die. I'll show you what I got in a minute. The love and tenderness. Instead of wasting all my 1x2s, I'm gonna I'm gonna grab a 1x4. Let me see. I'm seeing dark bluish gray, but not light bluish gray. Oh, because they're all in here. No French toast for you? So sorry for your loss. Yeah, no, and what sucks is even more is I love cinnamon. So if there's a non-egg version of that, which I'm sure there is, but does it taste good is the question. 'Cause like they have like the vegan stuff that I could probably have and do just fine. But I mean the question is it going to taste good? Okay, so um here is what I have for cabinets. Is that too tall though? Where's a minifigure? That is ginormous. That will not work. I love cinnamon. If it wasn't drenched or dredged, I should say, in egg, then I could probably have it. Because like I can have churros. I can have churros. Yeah. Okay, here is the new version. Build looks clean. Thank you. Dark Side did, or Dark Sky, I should say. Sorry, my bad. Did you see the modular, the entire modular? I like that corner though. I like that corner pocket. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is what the full modular looks like. I am doing interior details for. It's the Emma's Art School that I turned into a art supply store. So this is what it looks like. Nice. Thank you. I still, like I was telling earlier, I need to work on the back here. It's like really, really flat. I need to do some vines or something to just kind of make it pop. Good exterior build for sure. Absolutely. Thank you, Matt. Better than most modulars. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. How can it be that... Okay, so I'm building the kitchen out. Okay, let me do... Soul is like a secret that I could keep. Dark blue, yeah, dark sky builds. What do you like to build? Are you a modular guy like me? Or, oh, little bit of time. Yes, he is, babe. All of creation, all things great and small. You are the that surpasses them all. Your precious stand, any diamonds or pearls. How to figure out. Oh, let me show you. Second set of cabinets, just some drawers right in front of the window. As to Star Wars and vintage space are my jam. This is VR, by the way. Oh, okay. If I didn't share that before. VR gamer, right? Look into your eyes, I know that it's true. On you, on you, on you, Miracle, like a river. Back. So you said VR. So you're VR gamer, right? Or do I have that wrong? Yep, sweet. All right. Oh, see, that's too tall. Okay, so I need to not have this one. All right, so I need grills. I need. I'm gonna put the grill over to the side because we're gonna do a sink right next to the grill. And then I need my printed tiles back. Maybe. So what you been up to, man? Some sweet Blacktron builds. Nice. Those builds are always awesome. They're not my cup of tea, but I've seen some amazing things out of those Blacktron, like the retro space. Lego or Lagola does a big space a moon base. I'm busy with in real life, mostly taking care of my parents half my weeks. That totally understandable. Um, for the longest time, we were taking care of my father-in-law, I mean, he was in and out of care facilities. um, he was in and out of care facilities, and then he ended up passing away back in February. Um, I mean, we were still kind of helping take care of him with my mother-in-law. And then it was kind of the same situation with my wife's grandmother. It was, we'd help take care of her. My wife would go down and kind of help take care of her as much as possible until she passed away, and she just passed away last week. So I totally understand. My dad, I wasn't real close with my dad, so I didn't have to, or I wasn't there for when he passed, but I know that my siblings decided to put him in a home and then transfer him to a new home and let them deal with him, and then essentially was there when he passed. I have to see. I got to get back to work, but good luck on the build. Thank you so much. Sorry to hear that. No, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you know that, like, when you grow up, you never, or you know that you have to take, it's going to come to a point where you're going to have to take care of your parents. You just, it's, you can never fully prepare yourself for that. I mean, right now my mom's living with us, but she's a fully functional adult. But it's still that factor of you. It's hard to, think, even though you know at some point you're going to have to do all that, it's still hard to think about. Or it's hard to realize, I should say. Not think about, but it's hard to realize that that's what's going to happen. And again, as much as you can prepare yourself for it, it's still going to slap you in the face when all that happens. Fortunately, both sets of my parents are doing well, and hopefully that stays that way. Um, Fortunately, my mom right now is doing fine. You know, but she is also, my mom's in her 70s. Um, she is getting up there a little bit in age, and anyway. But yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Ah, here we are. So, Brick World Chicago next week. That's gonna be so much fun. All right, we're gonna do. Oh, I need to do this the other side. Hype, hype, hype. I wish I could go. I will get there at some point. Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Okay, I just had my oh, whoa. Ah. In my heart. Ah. This is going to be a pain. All right. Okay. So we get a nice little rug. We got that going on. I'm going to put in, excuse me. I'm going to put in some wood, just basic brown wood flooring for the kitchen. just to give that little divide, I think those need to actually go up one. Yeah, they do. My brown tiling is kind of limited. Why is it limited? Because you don't have it? Is that... Yes, limited resources. That makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely a slow process. Or at least it was for me, building up certain colors of tiles. Because I mean, with wood floors, right? You're like, "Oh, the browns, the browns, the browns, the browns, the browns." And I'm not talking about the sports team. Um, oh, I want those browns. But I mean, there's so many different sizes you're talking about. Okay, well, there's 1x8s, 1x6s, 1x4s, 1x3s, 1x2s, 1x1s, jumpers, all of that stuff. And that takes time to build up. It's not going to happen overnight. So, unless we win the lottery, I thought. And then that's the thing, like when you're looking for orders and stuff. Speaking of which, okay, sorry. Oh crap. Oh, and you guys can't even see. I'm sorry. It should be out this way more. That way, because I tend to pull it towards me. Matt? Did you? I didn't catch it because I know you had showcased that you had purchased some Gundam stuff. Did you like? Did you did you buy any Lego stuff on June 1st? And that question's for everybody. Anybody buy anything on June 1st? There's a couple things that I want. Mainly, like one of them is Suki's car. I actually really like that. That's a big. I would love that set. Um, but I'm posting a video. I think next week. Money being saved for Brickworld makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I know you said. I remember you saying that you have a list of things that you want to buy at Brickworld. Like, what's on that list? Or do you wish to share? I bought the Happy Plants, but that's a gift for someone else, saving for Brickworld. Makes sense. I went to I went to my local store, um, or my closest store. Was very disappointed. I did a video on it, and that will post next week. But I was exceptionally disappointed. Only plans? You've got an OnlyFans? What? Um, are to get bulk at Bricks and Minifigure stores and possibly Pab at the Lego store nearby in Conv Center, Convention Center, at the nearby Convention Center. Makes sense. Ninjago Fire Knight mech is on my radar. If I don't spend too much at Brickworld, I will pick that set up. I want the Ninjago City set, the mech building set, whatever it is. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe that is the name of it. I want that one to go with my Ninjago City docks, markets, Ninjago City, and um, I've I have three of them: Ninjago City, Ninjago City docks, and Ninjago City markets. The workshop, yes, is on my list of things to get at some point. I need to get Hocus Pocus by the end of the year. Pab Cup! Are you a Pab Cup? Because I can spend hours and hours and hours filling you up, right? Or something along those lines. I can't remember who you had on the. Oh my god. Should I turn down the lights and do that? Do that too for you, Matt? Turn down the lights, set the mood. It's not for me. I have so many regrets. Hey, since Jay did, because it was you, Jay, right? That did that. Matt, should I do the Pab box where it's like, are you a Pab wall box? If so, I can stack. Wait, no. I can fill you. I can spend hours and hours and hours filling you up and making my parts fit into your box just right. How about that one? Yeah, that was me. Poor TJ for the pun. Wait. So I would say, let's see. Are you a Pab wall box? If so, I can spend hours and hours and hours filling you with my parts or filling you with my parts just right. Something like that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I need. Oh yeah, I need the dark bluish gray. Move on as it's disturbed us all. Moving on. Okay, I was trying to go do something with this. I may have to pull from. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pull from that set. I think I have a couple of them. Oh no, 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 no. That works. Um, what color should be the living room tile? Good thing I took it away months ago. Yeah, you took it away. Doesn't mean other people didn't use it. Redeems a clip me of saying that. Should I go like light tan? Not before I got you saying you farted. What color should the flooring be? Sure, tan could work. Oh, wait. Don't know. Let me see if this will work. Excuse me. It's not that bad, Matt. What's not that bad? See that it's just enough to where it doesn't work. All right, it is what it is. Can touch my body, fucking this. Okay, says that farting isn't that bad. You ever fart, smell it, and go, "Did I seriously have that for lunch?" Farting is nothing to be ashamed unless you TJ or Alex. It's nothing to be farting is nothing to be ashamed of until you clear a room. And then you're just like, damn! TJ should be used to the idea of it because skrills. What's skrills? Skrills! That is not confess. Gotta go have food, so bye. He's like, I'm out. Have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. I need to do the name or the wheel of names. So I mentioned it earlier. Let me do that real quick. Um, So we did the Wheel of Names last week, and unfortunately, the person who won is in Canada. Um, as I mentioned before, it's for U.S. only. So the Wheel of Names, essentially, what I'm doing is every time anybody is in chat for a large duration of time during a stream, comments on one of my YouTube videos or something along those lines. I add a point. Every point equals a name on the Wheel of Names, and then at the end of the month, we're going to spin the Wheel of Names. And whoever wins, I send a prize, as long as they're in the U.S. So, before I forget, we're going to go ahead and do that. So we have this already set up. Right now, we have Matt, Nate, Mike, Maiku-san, Matt, Nate, G-Monkey, G-Monkey, Maiku-san, Matt, Nate, G-Monkey, Nate, G-Monkey, and Quilt Lego Mama. So we're going to spin the wheel of names and see who wins for May. Ready, set, and... Quilt Lego Mama! It's so crazy because it bypasses everybody who has multiple names and goes right to the person. Rigged, right? Rigged. So Quilt Lego Mama, I will contact you. I'm pretty sure we are following each other on. And Quilt, Matt, you do know Quilt Lego Mama is in the U.S., right? Um. So let me go before I forget. Insta. Yeah, I think she is. Okay. Because we were actually talking to her on her stream. Okay. Allow. Okay. Send. If I don't do it now, I will forget. And it's not coming up. However, I know that Quilt Lego Mama is on Instagram or is on Twitch, so I will find her on Twitch. And because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Okay, just seeing if she's on right now. Quilt Lego Mama 6. Make sure that's her. Yep. Okay, 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. how do you whisper her? Chat? Let me see if her Instagram is on here. Maybe she has whispers off. That's what I'm thinking. Matt, do you know her Insta handle? Because it's not coming up. Let me see if it's on my post. Up at the top, there is a chat bubble. Type her name. You see my screen, right? Oh, right here. There we are. Ah, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna got it. Got him. Hi there. This is Mickey. Ha ha. Y- are you in the USA? If so, she's probably think that this is a scam. You won the May um you won. Are you in the USA? Shit. Okay. Un momento, por favor. I am going to go off screen real quick. Un momento. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. Oh, I knew where I was going. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. It's been a long way. Alright, about it when I see you again. Oh no, been through. I was sitting right here talking to you about another path. What last? What last? What was the picture? Just see the bigger picture. Alright, now I need a sofa. I'm in a better place. How can I? And a. Everything I was doing, you were standing there by my side. With me for the last ride. So what else is everybody up to? Anything special? Um, Matt, you leave tomorrow, right? Or is it next week? Work? Do you leave tomorrow, Thursday, or the following Thursday? It's the following Thursday, right? Oh, Tuesday, not Thursday. Okay. Two to a friendship, two to a bond and never be broken, and never get lost. On when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I will do, you were standing there by my side. Now will you go with me for the last ride? Like guide your way, yeah. Held every berry as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, oh, been a long day without you, my friend. And I tell you all about it when I see you again. Been a long way. Tuesday. Alright. Okay. I thought you said Thursday, but that makes sense. Okay. Heading out on the road very late Tuesday, arriving probably late morning Wednesday next week. So it's not that much of a it's not that bad of a drive. It's slow. When you let it go. When you're alive, when you feel low. 11 hours or so. Are you gonna you're gonna drive straight through? Yeah, man. On your own? You're not gonna. Nobody's gonna drive with you. That's a long drive for one person, especially straight overnight. Cause are you working? There's no one else who lives remotely close to me. It's so I was so there's not a situation where like 4 hours in you could pick somebody up and then like go the rest of the way together and then on your way back drop them. No, plus I don't want to have to worry about that anyways. I hear you. But are you working Tuesday? You can actually listen for a fee. Yeah, I mean if you want to pay me a fee to listen, I'm totally cool with that. Um to be honest, no, I hear you on that. Work until noon on Tuesday. That's going to be a long day, dude. Then we'll make sure I have all my stuff finalized and packed. Hopefully sleep for like 5 to 6 hours. Okay. So that's better. That makes me feel a little bit better. It's for me it's just I mean, you know I go up to Vegas and Vegas is a 3 to 4 hour drive, but it's everything else that's included in that. So like I'll go up um at like I'll leave here at like 6, be up there by 10, do stuff with the lug all day until like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then drive back. And I know that's long. I mean, I can do it. I do it just fine, but I know it's a long day. But I thought you were going to work, uh, then, work until, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then head out, drive 11 hours. And I know you're a smart guy. I mean, I know if you start to get tired, then you'll you'll pull over and take a nap or something, right? Please tell me that is correct. If you're feeling tired, you'll... I don't know. I mean, do they have rest stops out your way? Like on the way? Not a secret. Nobody's gonna keep it. Jimmy's got a girlfriend. We all know where he's been. It ain't a key set. That's why I'm planning to sleep for a number of hours before I leave. Recharge. Makes sense. It's all grown up. Over loving and affection. Oh. The boy's not out. Days is not out of the question. He's out there where they don't get it. That boy's in it. Shopping, doesn't know that he's got a girlfriend. We all know where he's been. I've been in a key set. Oh, Jimmy's got a girlfriend. Love struck starry eyed, oh baby, oh baby. Boy's gone girl crazy. Crazy, Jimmy's got a girlfriend. And we all know where he's been. Living in a kiss and little girlfriend is out there. They don't get it. Oh, sweet love. My goal is in driving overnight is to avoid traffic in as many areas as I can and get into Chicago metro area hopefully just after morning rush hour. I mean, it's definitely a good plan. Grab a monster. Cuz we've done that like on road trips, but I mean, okay. It's kind of a weird looking couch. What if I did? Back. Woo woo. Um. Do you drink like Monsters or anything? Or are you a coffee guy? What did I miss? Oh God, no. LOL. I won't go near any of those. Even coffee? I know a lot of people drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't like it. I'll show you what you missed. Who was that? That was Ty, right? You missed the winner of the Wheel of Names, which was Quilt Lego Mama. No on coffee, it upsets my stomach. Ah, the acidity messes you up, huh? And then we've been just building and chatting. Since I don't have to rush over to the to Best Buy, they're just gonna call me when it's good. Um, I don't necessarily have to worry about W. And I need a chair. To match the sofa. I thought I had, because it needs to be small. Because I'm not working with much space, I'm going very basic with this love seat or this chair. Yeah, even then it's like, oh. Okay, so here's the space that we're looking at so far. And of course my headset is going dead. Now we just got to fill up this space here and we're good. Womp womp. Is that like a womp womp womp? Or is that like a whoop whoop? Womp womp. My life away to me. Exactly the sad trombone. Wah wah. Oh, so you were referring to my my headset going dead? As it may seem good. Wah wah wah. Okay. Can take this apart. Oops. Baby, baby. Forever. Sorry, I'm cleaning up real quick because I am starting to have an overrun desk. What are we hmming, Matt? That space? I'm thinking a desk, like a little office area. I mean, that's kind of the standard nowadays, to be honest. I don't have room for that. Alright, I will stick it there for now. Yeah, I find myself like if I don't stop every once in a while and put stuff away, then I will be bogged down. And I mean, I still am bogged down with all of this around me. Okay. All right. So we've been going for 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream. I think we got a lot done. I just have a desk and some more tile to lay, and then we'll have this floor finished. So I will be posting pictures um, on Instagram, and good progress. Yeah, absolutely. If anybody sees Quilt Mama, please let her know that I messaged her on Twitch. I whispered her. That way she can check that. I will try also to find her um, on Instagram and stuff like that, so that I can message her there as well, and see if I can get her her prize. Oh, it's April. Um, I will message her on Instagram as well. Hi there, in the USA. But anyway, so who are we gonna raid to? There's a ton of people on. So Slive Dreamer, Quarterly Daystream, Daily Bugle. Should we raid into that? Daily Bugle incoming. I'm trying to find Lego builders. KK Builds. Lego City stuff. Looks like sorting parts. I feel like I just raided to KK not too long ago. Maybe I didn't. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Raid. I mean, let's go. I gotta love my Marvel dude. I mean, I really I think that's the best way to go. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into Sly. Good dude, super fun and energetic, rocking out the Daily Bugle right now. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Get those emotes going. Gonna be a blast, and show him some love. I can't thank you guys enough. I will look over the points and see who has points, but I know Ty has a point, Matt has a point, a few others will get points to Mike, uh, Jay, King Ollendorf. So quite a few people are getting points today, so super excited about that. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Like, I can't say that enough. It really means a lot that you've taken the time, energy, and effort to come hang out with me. Come, you know, watch me build, fumble, and have fun, and go from there. So, Jay, thank you for the stream. Matt, again, thank you. Appreciate it. Um, and um, and yeah, so we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.